Yo, what's up guys? It's Zayo here, and today I'm going to bring you guys a little something different here. We're going to be looking at this new archetype called Bistid or Bystial. I don't know, both names are kind of fine, but it's a new archetype coming in Darkwing Blast, and it's honestly really good, and some people aren't really sure about it yet, so I'm gonna see if I can convince you guys on how good this engine is, and maybe if you should play it in your deck. So let's just check out this engine. So of course, before we get into it all, what do they actually do? And I'm gonna have to just show you guys small little like Bystial only combo pretty much to really show you guys like exactly what it does. Alright guys, so here it is. Super simple. I'm not showing like any extra deck stuff, any crazy things. This is gonna be pretty much just Bistid or Bystial cards. So of course we're just gonna go on here, activate the Bystial Lubellion, lets you send it to the grave, and then add a Bystial monster. So that's pretty standard right there. We're gonna grab a Saronir because we have the safer to discard it pretty much. So this is part of showing how certain cards are just better. Like safer, we can send it and then add another one. So we're gonna send the Saronir and then add basically any, but we're probably gonna be adding Magnamut because Magnamut lets you add a dragon in end phase. So that one is for sure gonna get you the most value on turn 1. Then Saronir triggers, letting you send either a Bystial monster or a Bystial, or not Bystial, or a branded spell or trap. So as you guys can see there's a little branded synergy, but we're going to send rebranded here. Continuous spell, we can go into it a little bit later when it actually comes out. And from here, we can activate our Magnamut, banishing the Saronir we sent, and then special summoning, getting the free add and end phase, really strong there too. And now, without activation, Lubellion can just summon, so it's not an activated effect to summon, but all you have to do is just tribute a level 6 or higher Dark Dragon, and all the Bystial monsters are, Dark Dragon, except for Lubellion, of course. So Lubellion summon, and then on field, you can activate to add a branded, or not add, but place a branded spell or trap continuous in your spell and trap zone. So in here, you can just set up your branded beast, and this is it's pretty much just a pop effect, but also in the end phase you can target a branded continuous spell or trap and place it face up on your field. So in end phase, a couple things are going to happen here. We're going to get the branded beast to place back our good old rebranded here, and also finish off the Magnamut. We're going to add another Bystial monster, so pretty much just another interruption for the most part. So just by itself, the Bystial cards are giving you a pop, right? Giving you a DD Crow effect, and also Juror has another effect. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target an opponent's special summon monster and send it to the grave. So you can Druid Worm, interrupt, and then Bystial Beast tribute this Druid Worm to pop a card, and then also send another monster to special summon. So pretty much 3 interruptions right there. And then rebrand it to tie it all up. Anytime a light or dark monster is banished, you can target one of the monsters, place it back to the bottom of the deck, and then draw one. So every turn you're going to get some more advantage. And also, once per turn, if your opponent normals or special summons a monster, you can target one Bystial monster in your grave and special summon it. So kind of gets you like more bodies continuously. A lot of like recursion with this rebranded spell, and all of that was just just a simple like conversion from Lubellion into Saronir into Magnamut, and then you get all this, and this is not even doing anything with the extra deck. It's just simple Bystial stuff. So that's pretty standard, and like I said, with some engines, you're gonna see this deck do like different stuff. So this is just like the most basic I can make it for the Bystial monsters, but you see safer, so it's pretty good in Dragon Link. Alright, now let's talk about how big the engine is, and it's not really that big. I mean, around 9-ish cards that you will probably be playing, multiple copies of Druid Worm, Lubellion, or Magnamut for the most part, and then Saronir, Rebranded, and Branded Beast are all 1-ofs. And the nice part is this engine has no extra deck requirements, so you could do a lot there. I mean, they are level 6s, you can make XC6, you can do a lot of synchro plays, right? Like level 6, get a level 4 tuner, boom, you have Barone. That's so simple, they don't lock you out of anything. It's just a really free engine, honestly, and you don't play the big one. Not as of yet. There's not really a place for it. When they start releasing like a ton more Bystial monsters, then you might actually see Alba Lost come in, but right now it's not really good. All right, how much is this all gonna cost? It kind of costs a lot for some of it. So Lubellion on pre-order is going for about $50, and I kind of see that sticking 40 to 50 because most of the secrets aren't too crazy. The only other standout secrets is like the Labyrinth secret, the spell card Spellbound, and also the Lubellion here. So those are gonna be like the money secrets. So this one will probably hold its value pretty well. And Jagged Link players are trying to cope right now. We're trying to get back some power for our deck, and this is definitely the engine to be playing with Jagged Link. So a lot of people are gonna be scrambling for this card. Gotta watch out for it. Second most expensive card is gonna be probably Magnamut. It's the one that you're most likely gonna play 3 of, if not 2, and then the rest is like pretty inexpensive. Like the 1-ofs, you're not really gonna see them be too expensive, and they're also pretty much all super rares. I think there might be like an ultra, and then Lubellion's like a secret. So pretty much, if you want to play like a budget version of the engine, you could just play the basic Bystial monsters, but it's not nearly as good with that Lubellion. And Lubellion, you probably play 2, maybe even 3 for some decks. But yeah, kind of expensive, but I think it's pretty worth it for what they can actually do. All right, let's talk about what decks can actually play this. As you guys already know, light dart decks, pretty simple there. Decks that can send specific cards to the grave. You can Branded Fusion, send Fallen of Albaz, send Lubellion, and boom, you kind of got your Bystial Engine started there, which is those 2 cards. And also, you know, Dragon decks, of course, like they literally just, it's just too good, guys. Like, come on. And then decks that banish off of banishing, that benefit off of banishing. So like Thunder Dragons, maybe one day they'll come back to full power. But yeah, like triggering Roar off of like summoning a level 6 dragon, pretty strong. And then you could even overlay into a 6, maybe get like the Hieratic Dragon, a Tomb. There's a lot of different things you could do there, honestly. Pretty nice Thunder Dragon stuff, and then like, you know, Chaos Space Go Burr with Bystial monsters, right? All right, this deck has a lot of good matchups. This engine, like, holy crap, it hits a lot of stuff. Like, these are all light dark decks, pretty much. Hits some harder than others, but like Tier Element, you literally hit any Tier Element name that's trying to fuse in Grave, and boom, they can't fuse. Mathmech, if they activate Super Factorial, hitting one of the light monsters they target, either being Diameter or Circular, hitting one of them, they no longer have either the negate with Diameter, or they had to go into the other Xyz monster instead of Laplation. Fallen of Albaz, pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Usually you're gonna be hitting Albion if they send it to make off Mirror Jade effect, and also if they also are playing the Bystial cards, then you can interrupt their play into Mirror Jade, because you had to go into Albion, then Lubellion, and then make Mirror Jade. So it gets a little awkward there, but if they do go for that and you have a Bystial in hand, then you can interrupt that Mirror Jade play. Sprites, it's alright. I mean, most of the time they're going to be doing something like Sprite Elf target, something like a blue that hasn't triggered yet. You can hit that, it's pretty strong, do the special summon, stuff like that, but it kind of hurts if they get into Gigantic before that, but, you know, whatever, right? Sky Striker, though, easy matchup. Hit all the rays, what are they going to do? Nothing. I mean, they even with the new stuff, like they're playing DPE, you can hit DPE with the same engine. Like, this is like so good against Sky Striker. Eldritch, not as good, but maybe in a grind game, you can end up banishing all the Eldritch, which is like pretty funny. And Drytron, ooh, that deck, they already struggle to see enough names. So if you happen to hit one of their Drytron names that they need, ooh, that is not a good time at all. And of course, the last best thing about this engine, they're dark monsters with at least 2500 attack. And don't tell anyone else told you guys this, but Eradicator Epidemic Virus is a menace of a card right now. Honestly, like any deck that can play this card, you're just playing it. Like, this is one of like the strongest cards I've ever seen to be like this annoying right now. And the Bystial monsters can just set it up. You just need to summon one and that's it. Like you are, you're gonna have a massive amount of interruption right here, sending all spells or traps depending on which deck you're playing against. But really strong. I mean, that's all I gotta really say about that. Alright guys, yeah, that's gonna be it. Super short video. I just want to show you guys a little bit on the whole engine. If you haven't heard of it yet, now you know. They can do quite a bit, and if you're a Dragon Link player, we're coming back. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think about you know, this kind of video. I'll just kind of put it together. I'm really excited about this archetype because I'm trying to play this deck with Dragon Link, of course, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about the engine, about the video, and if you guys are going to play it in any other decks that it might work with. Because I can only think of like those 4, but for sure there's like a ton of other decks that could definitely play this engine and have it work really well. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Hope I see you guys soon, right? Peace out.